Welcome, wonderful Libra. This is your April 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We are going to start with oracles for general and finance as part of the reading. We're going to clarify with some tarot and some astrology oracle. After that, we're going to do the love portion of the reading, as well clarified with tarot and astrology cards. And last but not least, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck right here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Libra. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Then we have Aina, which is the third eye chakra. And then we have the Sun, okay? So, starting off the Sun, okay? We have the solar eclipse in your 8th house, dear Libra. So that's explaining pretty much this Temple of the Black Obsidian and the Dark Chilling Chamber. The 8th house is a dark house, really. It's a house where we store our traumas and until we're able to really deal with them. So in the month of April, with this new solar eclipse in your 8th house, you really have the opportunity to heal. That's why it's a healing chamber, to heal some of the old things that are perhaps holding you back in any type of way. It looks like you'll be able to resolve them because this rock here is like crushed out a little bit, a part of it. So I don't know if you know, but if you work with crystals, if one of them breaks or falls, like this one is broken, it means it has fulfilled this purpose, meaning it has absorbed some type of negative energy that was meant for you, or just absorb it from your own body, and its purpose, it's done. And then you will cleanse the stone, and I personally get rid of it. You can throw it in the ocean or some kind of river or a lake for it to start its new life. Now, this is both the symbols here is like this triangle in reverse, and here we have it again. So that's talking about the feminine energy, the water element. So you are really called here in the month of April, in your job or in your finances, to perhaps take a bit of a more a passive approach, not in a way you're not doing anything, because Sun is an active card, but to try maybe to manifest some things that you want in your career, whether you work for somebody or you have your own project, maybe to possibly meditate on the idea of what you want to bring into the manifestation. Yin energy and water energy is all about attracting. It's not really about hustling, okay? So here with these two cards and the Sun here, it looks like you need some sort of a balance between the hustling and the attracting naturally part, between the masculine and feminine energy as well. So balancing the two will really help you out manifest anything that you want in your 3D, whether that's a new job or creating your own project or something. Also, this solar eclipse in your 8th house. 8th house is other people resources. So in the month of April and during the next really, well, a year, honestly, because you do have the North Node as well transiting your 8th house. And the North Node over there brings these eclipses into the house. So if you need some help with funding, 8th house is other people resources, money, support, whether emotional or literally in a form of money or some kind of other people's skill or something that you need. You are really able to manifest that within this year. And April will bring this new beginning with the solar eclipse over there that's happening on the 30th of March. And this solar eclipse is also conjuncting Uranus, which is a very, very fast forward moving planet. So you can really get funded out of the blue. Maybe I mentioned this in another pile as well. Now it's coming through again, Kickstarter. Sorry about that, my computer. Okay. There we are. So yeah, possibly Kickstarter might be a way for some of you to get other people's money to fund you some kind of project. If you have something, you can perhaps look in that. And you also have the full moon eclipse in your first house, Libra. And first house is a physical body. So this dark healing chamber also might relate to your physical body, that you'll be able to finally heal from something or to restore your physical strength. So that's awesome. And for those of you who are looking maybe to partner up with a new partner business-wise, you do have this new moon in the 7th house happening for you. It is a bit challenged, I must say. It is squaring to Pluto from your 4th house, and but it's shining the Saturn in your 5th house. And 5th house is a creative project. So if you have any creative project that you wanna collaborate on someone with, if you have to perhaps choose someone between your family or somebody that you're like having a fun relationship with, I would go with a fun sort of relationship with to merge the idea, because from over there you do have support. You have a trine from Saturn, and from the 4th house you have a bit of a tense aspect from Pluto, which is a square. So if you have to choose between the two, I would go with either your romantic partner or some person that you normally like to have fun with. It looks like there would be better support for you for this project that you have. Also, meditation could bring you some clarity on who to put your trust in when it comes to partnering up in some kind of project that you have. Okay. All right. Is that about it? I think so. We do have, yeah, this solar eclipse with Uranus. So if some of you are working on social media, Uranus is ruling the social media. So you might get a new start, a new kind of audience, or maybe you can launch your project on some kind of new platform, and that too actually might fly off really, really fast. So if some of you are thinking about expanding, I would do that in the month of April. Okay, so let's clarify a bit with the tarot here. Also, just one more thing, Temple of the Black Obsidian. Now, this Black Obsidian is a protective and revealing in its nature. You know, it will prevent harm from external or internal forces, but it will also reveal shadow self. Okay, so some unwillingness to love and accept all part of us. Okay, so some of you need to hear this message that loving yourself unconditionally is very important for your health, mental health and emotional health, and also for the manifestation in this in this reading is coming through. So the 8th house is again, like I said, the house of trauma and some the shadow self. So if there's some part of you that you're not accepting, that you're kind of projecting onto others, April is a really good month to integrate your shadow aspect. If you don't know nothing about that, we have Googled, thank God, these days. So maybe look for integrating your shadow self. And the more you do that, the more opportunities will appear for you, dear Libra. Because integrating our shadow self and accepting all part of us, no matter how dark they are, it's gaining, it's you know, it will allow you to embrace this new kind of freedom that I can't really put into words. It's really something you will feel. Okay. All right, now let's clarify with tarot. Okay, so I'm gonna take the King of Swords. Okay, as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create for you. So besides these monthly readings that I have for each sign, I also do some pick a card readings. So if you have any wish or you have an idea that you want me to cover, please comment down below, and I will make sure to look into that and make your wish come true. Okay. Also, like, share, subscribe. I'm new here, so any support is very well appreciated. King of Swords, dear Libra, is all about telling the truth and being very witty and savvy in your approach, in your financial aspect. Nine of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a wish fulfilling card. So, and it has here the treasure. So it looks here like some abundance is in your way, or you can plant a seed for some kind of abundance. This solar eclipse in your 8th house. 8th house is also a financial house. So if you like, you can plant a seed on somewhere in the ending of the month. Well, 30th of April is when we have the eclipse. So if you have some kind of desire for some kind of new financial abundance, whatever that means for you, or any kind of abundance, because this is a card of abundance. It doesn't have to necessarily be money. For some people, it's just like having a place where they can relax and enjoy themselves. They're so fast. Okay, I'm gonna take all of that. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilling card. So if you have some wishes, they can be fulfilled in the month of April, and you can help manifest that faster with the meditation, because it's underneath this meditation card. Or perhaps if some of you are spiritual, maybe focusing more on your third eye chakra. If you need some help, there are some frequencies on YouTube you can use for opening your third eye chakra. So I would highly recommend that. If you're unexperienced in that area, it doesn't matter. Every spiritual path is unique to each soul. So you take it a step at a time and you will surely get there. This is clarified by Sagittarius. So let me just see. The Sagittarius for you is your 3rd house. Okay, so this is about communication for you, but also Sagittarius rules Jupiter. Okay, great. Jupiter is conjuncting Neptune mid-month, and it's also going to conjunct Venus somewhere in the end of April. So that's a very, very lucky combination on the sky. So that's happening in your 6th house, dear Libra. So 6th house is house of work. Okay, so it looks like for those of you who are looking for work, for a job, April is a great month to send that resume, or to actively search and look, or if you have any project of your own, to actually share it with the world. Because we said, you know, the 3rd house is ruled by Sagittarius. 3rd house is all about communication. 3rd house is ruled by Mercury, so it's all about communicating your idea with somebody. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We have King of Swords, and the house 2 is clarifying. House 2 for you is house of money. So this King of Swords is all about being honest and really thinking things through from intellectual level, not putting much emotion to it. So it looks like for your financial plans, you're guided here to really take a mental approach to it, to take intellectual approach to it, to not put much emotion into your decision, perhaps in the month of April. Like I said, if you have something you need to collaborate on, and you're kind of choosing between 2 persons, here you are again guided to choose wisely, with this owl here, to choose with your intelligence, crow, and bat is to trust your instinct. Okay, So trust your instinct regarding your second house matters. And you do have naturally Scorpio in your second house, so I would definitely go with your gut feeling always when it comes to your money, self-earned money and finances. Always trust your gut feeling, dear Libra. You have Scorpio ruling over there, and Scorpio has a really good instincts. All right, so we have here the Hanged Man. So for some of you, you have been stuck for some time with this hangman, with inability to move. Perhaps you were stuck on some job, but you couldn't move because of the financial aspect or something. But here is clarified with fire. So for those of you who had the side hustle or a project, I would put more work into that with the sun here. That's where you need to hustle a bit more. Perhaps you on the regular job, you're guided here to take a more yin energy, receptive energy, and to go with the flow. But when it comes to your own finances and side hustles, something you're passionate about, you're guided here to put more action to it. That might be that solar eclipse in your 8th house. Maybe ask for that support, take that loan, or just put something on Kickstarter and launch it. Okay. All right, I think that's all I have for you for this part of the reading, dear Libra. We're gonna move on to the love portion of the reading right now. Okay, so this again is flipped out again, so let me just show you how beautiful this card is and the treasure. Okay, you do have some ideas that can bring you great prosperity. Just meditate a bit about how you're going to bring it out and about to the world. Okay. I didn't light up the candle for you. Oh, we're going to do that right now. See, I saw fire and then I saw the candle is not lit. So there it is. All right. So that's a symbol of love life. For you, it might be that some of you are like... gonna have some more fun, definitely some more fire, because this solar eclipse in your 8th house. 8th house is also house of intimacy. Okay, about being able to merge with another soul on a really different level than it's normally popular these days. It's far more from the superficial contact, and looks like in the month of April, well, also this whole year, you are really, especially with Uranus, you might have really sudden interactions, really intimate ones, either with your partner, or if you're single, if you're looking, it looks like a Uranus here, and North Node can bring you somebody really maybe that you thought was out of your league, or maybe somebody really different from anybody you've been before, like totally out of I'm channeling out of your league. I don't know why. Maybe you think somebody is out of your league because you have some things to resolve within your soul. Because here we have loving and trusting yourself, and we have the Transcendence card, and we have here Solve Polluti 41 hertz. So Solve Polluti is all about clearing I'm channeling junk, but it's a toxicity. Okay, so in the month of April, or in order to manifest somebody who you might think it's out of your league, you need to love and trust yourself, really integrate that shadow aspect of yourself, and you will be able to transcend that, to transcend thinking that somebody is possibly out of your league for whatever reason. Nobody is out of your league. We are all human beings on planet Earth. So what's stopping yourself is you here. Okay, so there's there is a connection with your heart that you need to make here. Okay, so tune into your heart. Tuning into your heart is way easier than some people think. Maybe just putting your hands on your heart when you wake up for 5 minutes in the morning, and when you're going to sleep, it's gonna increase the energetic field of the heart. And the heart intelligence, it's much more than we give it credit for. It's a thing that really guides us and inspires us. Okay, So if you just do that, you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation, if some of you are in any kind of those situation. Okay, engage in self-healing here with this. All these cards are telling you about self-healing, and also you can do some space clearing as well. 741 hertz will help you really remove any kind of toxicity from your body and from the environment, including the magnetic fields we are all surrounded with. So if there's some negative fields that are affecting you, this frequency will really tone it down and transmute it into different kind of energy. Okay, so this will also clear up your soul a bit from this gunk that is making you believe that perhaps somebody is out of your league. Okay, so loving and trusting yourself. I mean, I can't stress out enough how important is that to live your beautiful life. Okay, so what can you do to love and trust yourself more? Well, you can use this solar eclipse in your 8th house and Uranus over there. That can really bring you some sudden healing, sudden like a jump from a person who you thought you are to somebody who is really loving and trusting themselves. Okay, so if you're having trouble with integrating some kind of shadow part of yourself, really use this 8th house activity, because it will bring you really fast results. And as you do that, you'll be able to align yourself and to attract whatever you think is out of your league. It might be a person, it might be a marriage, it might be some kind of commitment, it might be a really good partner. There's something here that that you think is out of your reach, and the solution is inside of you. Okay, the solution is you transmuting the negative energy and moving yourself out of low frequency into higher frequency. Low frequencies are negative kind of emotions. So if you're having any guilt, any kind of shame, I'm inviting you now to forgive yourself and to release any kind of those emotions, because you are really missing out on the high vibration and a beautiful part of life if you're keeping yourself stuck in that. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but here is frequency you can work with, 741 hertz. Just put it into YouTube. And here you have the Moonstone. Okay, Moonstone will allow your body to release any feelings of emotional instability and stress. Okay, and it will connect you to your crown chakra. That will be a connection to your higher self. And as soon as you're connected with your higher self, you will feel how lovable you are and how worthy you are of anything you think you might not be worthy at this moment. Okay, so really tap into this 8th house energy, dear Libra, and you're gonna come out really. Transcendence is coming your way. So you will feel so much better, and then you can manifest. If you're in a relationship, you can manifest a better relationship with your partner. And if you're single, you're aligning yourself to a partner that will actually be loving and trusting, okay, towards you. So there is, like I said, yeah. Okay, we're gonna take all this 5 of Pentacles here. It's exactly this what we have been talking about. This is just confirmation. Now, this girl is looking at this door, and she thinks she's probably unworthy to get inside, but the key is right here. Actually, she has the key all the time, but she's standing here, you know. She's a bit even dirty here, I think, on this card. Maybe just, and this is all polluted, some kind of, maybe you feel dirty. I don't know why is that coming through. Maybe you did something in the past to hinder your reputation, and you think, you know, that's stopping you from having a good love life for some of you. But I'm here to tell you that's reality is really bendable, you know, and you create it. So if you continue to think this way, that's exactly what you're gonna attract. Okay, we need you to hear to turn this temperance upright. Okay, this is all in your head. This is all in your head. You're creating your reality with your thoughts, and your thoughts ain't good towards yourself. And it's in April, you're really guided to change that. And you can change it so fast with this 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, and that's exactly, again, a confirmation that this Uranus in your 8th house of self-sabotage, that's where it comes from our like subconscious limiting beliefs. You can really resolve it so fast. You can transcend it so fast. 8 of Wands is like the fastest card of the tarot, and Uranus is the like you know, he can crash and burn all of that negativity that you have toward yourself. Okay, so release your past. I mean, you're probably the only one who's making you know, a big deal out of it. You know, sometimes we think people think about us much more than they really do. I mean, at the end of the day, just look at your thoughts. What are you thinking about most of the day? Something you have done wrong? Don't you think that the other people are doing the same thing? I mean, most people are very, very. Then again, how say it? how confirmative is that? You know, we are giving other people too much credit to have Uranus again. This is some synchronicity, guys. Okay. Just stop worrying what other people think and do your jam. House 12, we have Trine, but I'm gonna take the last card over there. So let's see what it is. It's Chiron, again, healing. Chiron is all about healing. I know there was a reason for it to come through. Okay. Chiron is currently moving through your 7th house, dear Libra, and 7th house is one-on-one relationship. So if you're married or you have some kind of a really committed partnership going on in your life, in April, it's a month of fast healing and transcendence over some past issues that were really caused by one of or both of you not loving yourself truly, or perhaps bringing in the baggage from the past that was kind of affecting you. A relationship without perhaps you even knowing. Okay, so here we have again house 8 and Uranus. I think we talked a lot about that, and this is just a confirmation for you. 8th house is a house of intimacy, and with Uranus there, you can really get really intimate, bonding kind of intimate with somebody real fast. If you're single, somebody like that might manifest in your life. And I think you need to be ready. You need to start working on really loving and trusting yourself, because when you really forgive yourself for all the things that you have done, because nobody's perfect, dear Libra. Everybody has made mistakes. Now, some of us, you know, deal with it better than the others. But at the end of the day, you are the only one who has to live with you 24/7. So you need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to know that you're going to have your back no matter what. You don't need anybody else, okay? You need to release this, perhaps a codependent need for somebody else's approval. You need to give it to yourself, okay? As soon as you do that, you're aligning to other people also giving you the same thing, because you feel you already have it, okay? All right. So, yeah, so use this house 8 solar eclipse that we have the 30th of April to really plant a seed to love yourself more. Do something nice for yourself every day, okay? Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. Treat yourself as you would treat somebody you really love, okay? Don't save all the love for others, okay? You need to give it to yourself first, and then you can align with people who are able and willing to give it back to you in the same amount. Okay, temperance is all about balance, and this was an imbalanced situation, so it caused some problems. But I'm turning this up right now because you do have the knowledge to actually fix it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's move on to the last part of the reading, dear Libra. So we're gonna answer a specific question that you might have with this set of cards here. So please think of some kind of question that that has been bothering you. It doesn't have to deal with anything that in the reading that we have covered or didn't cover. Just focus on one question that you really want to know about, and I'm gonna read you the guidance and the answer straight from the book. I really love this deck. It's a bit hard to shuffle. It's big cards and there's a lot of cards, but I really love all the messages that are inside. Okay. Whale Spirit. We're going to take that one, even though we have a bunch here. Wasp Spirit. Koala. Cow Spirit. Elephant Spirit. Mouse Spirit. And Vulture Spirit. So it looks like you couldn't possibly focus on one question, but on the most important one that you decided to in the end ask, this is the answer, the Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. All right. So let's see what that has to say. I love this card. Look how beautiful it is. Just one moment. There we are. Whale Spirit. Trust in the great mystery. Whale Spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms, where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, Whale Spirit is a keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the cold seas. When Whale Spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit, and to trust that within the invisible, what you can see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. Okay, beautiful. That's all I have for you in this reading, dear Libra, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Libra. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the pick a card readings are out, and have a beautiful April.